All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to Akim out there pushing this truth with sincerity and fearlessness. With your boots on the ground, risking your lives and freedom more so than ever. To you few aquaftis in obedience. Shalom to the elect. Back at you with another lesson through the spirit. I have a video, a few videos, but it's going to be in a row here. We got friction between the U.S. and China. Even more friction, we got U.S. and China conflict in the between about Taiwan. And that's what's happening right now. World War III mishaps. And, of course, we all know that Jacob's trouble in the hour of temptation has to happen in the midst of that. And that's happening around the corner, too, because you got Elon Musk becoming he's damn near the vice president of the United States, from what it looks like or something like that, man. He has full control and, he's the Neuralink guy. It's a lot of stuff coming into play. All right, but I'm going to let you watch this video and then we're going to beat the precepts.
Air Force around Taiwan for combat readiness patrols and training missions. Chinese media released a video showing this Eastern Theater Command conducting naval and air drills around Taiwan.
While performing combat readiness and alert missions, we always maintain a state of readiness with arrows on the string and ammunition fully loaded. Our weapon systems are also in launch-ready status, prepared to fire at any moment.
Chinese Foreign Ministry opposed U.S. presence around Taiwan, claiming the U.S. wanted its sovereignty in the name of navigation.
中国人民解放军 Eastern Theater Command of the Chinese People's Liberation Army has already responded, and I would like to emphasize that Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory, and that the question of Taiwan is not a matter of freedom of navigation, but a matter of China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. China firmly opposes any country provoking and threatening China's sovereignty and security in the name of freedom of navigation.
The military drills were held after two U.S. Navy ships sailed through the sensitive Taiwan Strait this week. Taiwan's defense ministry said its forces had also kept watch, but noted the situation was as normal. This marks the first U.S. mission after President Donald Trump took office last month. The U.S. Navy, occasionally accompanied by ships from allied countries, transits the strait about once a month. China, which claims Taiwan as its own territory, says the strategic waterway belongs to it. For all the latest...
So you see there's friction between the U.S. and China. And China has always had their peeling back from America and friction between America because there's all types of debt involved. And they are part of the BRICS nation. And, they're much stronger now. And a lot of countries are getting tired of being told what to do by America. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. All right. And all these countries have took on the philosophies and wisdom and stuff like that of this country we call America. And that's the wine that they've drunken and got drunk off of, and also trades and merchandising and different types of ways of trading and stuff like that. All that stuff. And then these other countries come over here to make the American dollar, which the American dollar isn't shit. And they're going to soon figure that out. So the nations are starting to get mad that they slept with this whore and got drunk sleeping with this whore. All right. Especially China. All right. These other countries have been weak and been bullied by America for so long. Now they are ready. They have missiles ready to stand up for themselves and make sure America doesn't get on any sly devil shit. Joel chapter 3 verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. And America has been the big bully for centuries now, or for a long time now. All right, I don't know. I don't know the exact number or date at the moment, but all these other countries have missiles. All these other countries have power now, and they're standing up for themselves. They're strong now. All right. Revelations 11 verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, and that's the Third World War. Second World War already came, and the Third World War is brewing right now. But before that, before it brews, before it happens, all right, you got Jacob's trouble and the hour of temptation and all that stuff, and the clash between the people in America, in this country. All right, I'm going to play another video, which is going into even Esau noticing the foul treatment that Esau gives, even his own gives to their brother Jacob, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, especially the celebrities. They've always slaughtered the celebrities on their TVs and stuff like that, and that's their modern day hanging. But they don't never do the white celebrities. But this guy's gonna break it down. I'm not gonna rant.
Artist or every black actor gets to a certain point, gets taken out, whether it's Michael or Crosby or every black artist or every black actor gets to a certain point, gets taken out, whether it's Michael or Crosby or R. Kelly or Prince. They all either die under mysterious circumstances, or they become troubled and die of an overdose or medication, or they get done for some sex crimes or whatever. I mean, in R. Kelly's case, every single one of those children were basically sold to him, allegedly, sold to him by their parents. And this is, we'll talk, maybe that's a conversation for another day, but there's so much of that in the entertainment industry. But there are no prosecutions of white artists. There are no prosecutions of country artists. Madonna's never got in trouble for her 16-year-old boyfriend. Wow.
And I'm going to go ahead and go to a precept. I'm not going to wait. In trouble like other men. That precept. They are not in trouble like other men. Because even me as a regular human being, I'm an artist. I like to sing and stuff like that. And I always wondered, these black artists aren't the only ones that's out here in the midst of this type of shit. They've had so many rock star artists and country artists, white guys, red guys, that I know have done debaucherous things, but they don't put that out there, all right? That's because Psalms 73 verse 5, they are not in trouble like other men, neither are they plagued like other men, all right? This is their kingdom, all right? They're not in trouble like we would be, like the Israelites would in the start, because this is their kingdom, all right? This is their kingdom. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. And that's talking about these damn Edomites, man. They can get away with any damn thing. That's why they this is their kingdom. And Jake can't be a king in their kingdom. Jake is always going to be shot down in their kingdom. Jacob always going to be the image of the devil in Edomite's kingdom. And that's what that is. Well, really, they are the devil. All right. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. All right. And that goes to show when they speak wickedly, right now this is so-called Black History Month. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about the impression that they put our people through. They like, oh yeah, whatever. They speak wickedly. They don't care. All right. But, that's neither here nor there. They got a perpetual hatred. All right. They hate Jake. That's why they want to slander Jake. That's why it's entertaining, and they can't get enough of putting Israelite men, powerful Israelite men, down on the airwaves, on the news, on the internet. Even our own kind does this. They've trained our own people to do it. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right? And that's what they're doing, and they're going 10 times. They're going hard. All right? All your I always wondered, because, I always wanted to be a star on the music side. And I always wonder, why did the Israelite men have sad endings, What was going on? You'll find that like Sam Cooke, he went off to try to get a publishing company and stuff like that, and all of a sudden he's dead. Jane, all these people have tried their best to do something or whatever, and all of a sudden, bang, and everybody knows the truth, but you got to know who's running this earth, who is behind the justice system, who's behind everything. They think that they feel like they're God, all right? And that's why we need the Lord to come back and give us deliverance from these people, because if we didn't have the Lord, they will kill us. They will tear us. They'll kill us all. If we didn't have the Lord, if we didn't have the Lord to this day right now, if the Lord wasn't there, we wouldn't even be here. They tried to kill us off plenty years ago. It's the Lord's movie, and we're supposed to be here at this time of the movie, and the prophecies and the elect is supposed to be here, so forth. I'm gonna go back to that video and continue it, but he has a point.
Haven't got Eminem yet. No, where's Eminem? Could it have anything to do with this? Countryside you're thinking of. Well, Eminem, countryside. Okay, yeah. I'll tell you after the show. No, Eminem woke up one day an angry lesbian, with very left-wing politics. I wonder why that might have been. Who knows? Who can say? But it's only ever black artists who get their reputations absolutely ripped to shreds in public, get accused of work.
And ultimately, if those black artists' reputation gets tarnished, at the same time, it's of the Lord, because even the prophets, brothers out here and pushing this truth, we all know that if we are pushing this truth and claiming we prophets died all gruesome deaths. All right, the prophets all had people slandering them with bad things, which weren't true, but the majority will believe. All right. So you got to know that they will persecute you and lie upon you, and if you're living a devilish lifestyle in this kingdom, if you got a piece of the devil's pie, like as an artist, that's like P. Diddy and stuff like that, you got to understand the Lord is going to punish you eventually, and it's time to repent. It's time to get back to the Lord. You got to understand you will never flourish in this kingdom, all right? That's why Esau has it set up for you to be slandered when you reach a certain plateau. All right? Continue.
Thing that a person can be accused of, right? And always when they get a little bit too big for their boots, a little bit too outspoken, a little bit too edgy, or a little bit too quote-unquote uncontrollable, when they won't take their meds, when they won't do as they're told, when they won't shut up about Israel, when they won't shut up about contracts, when they won't do as the establishment and as the architecture, the machinery of the industry wants them to do, suddenly they're...
Like I said, over the years, as we've been living, we've seen quite a number of Jake being quieted, speaking out about many different things, and all of a sudden, the powers that be shut them up. We've seen it. All right? That's how you know we are yet this day in captivity. Continue.
Underage sex with kids, people trafficking, all the rest of it. Well, I mean, maybe the truth is that the whole industry does it. Maybe the truth is that.
And these are jakes with big money. These are big money making jakes. Be quieted. $1 billion making jakes. $1 billion making Israelites in this kingdom can't say shit. They get their frozen their accounts frozen if they step out of line. That's how you know. Matter of fact, let me get to that precept before I forget it. Baruch 3 and 8. That's why we can't walk around here and act like we not in captivity. We ain't nothing free about this shit. Baruch chapter 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. And we still under the curses. You know, it's the end of it, but we still under it. And to be subject to payments according to all of the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God. All right. We are still in captivity and we still feeling it. All right. We're still feeling it, man. It's still going to be some unfairness. But judgment is judgment, you know. All them artists that I feel sorry for him as a human being, of course, I'm like, wow, this guy was so great. He got shot up or this and that. But that was the Lord judging those men because those men ultimately got put into some wicked shit and probably most likely sold their souls. And then Esau, you sell your soul, Esau has full reign to be devilish upon you, right? None of them were in the spirit of the Lord, all right? Until they got to the Lord, had them put to death, and they went right back to the Lord, all right? So, you know, it just goes to show when we watch and see this type of stuff, we just know the Lord is letting you know that they were part of something wicked. And this society makes it seem like being part of something wicked is good, like, you know, good. Okay, right here. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's all these celebrities and your favorite celebrity have been doing, is being a minister of wicked backwardness like that. You know what I'm saying? Woe to them, destruction to them. That's all that they were doing. They weren't doing anything according to the Lord. All right, they had no light in them. You know, these celebrities, if you were super good, you got like at least 70 years spanned after you dead. And you'd be forgotten because you are nothing but a man. Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to his word, it is because there is no light in them. Right. So even if they speak real good words, man, they sound pretty good. Like hey, I like the Kevin Samuels, but he didn't speak according to the Lord. All right. There's many people that speak and you can take different pieces of wisdom from them and this and that, but they're not speaking according to the Lord and how the Lord is rolling. There's no light in them. You must know that. All right. No matter how nice, how cool, how clean cut they keep themselves. You know, these are the times where you need to be around like-minded and people that's in, you know. But basically, Jake being a star in this society, man, you're not going to do nothing but be put to death or put to shame because this is not our rest. All right. We are not supposed to get comfortable in this place. We are not supposed to try to be the head of anything in this place. That was just, it is what it is. It's part of the Roman circus. All right. We'll continue.
Really does it, probably closer to the first one. But these selective prosecutions, I'm not a big, civil rights defense, like the guy, I don't even really care for the music that much. I like Ye as a singular instance because he's an artist in a slightly different caliber than the rest of them. I don't really listen to the music from the rest of that genre, to be honest with you. But even I can deny
like you said, you cannot deny their obsession with what do you call it, slandering and slamming and hanging a young black male celebrity on the news. They have an obsession with that shit, man, and that's all part of Esau being designed that way. He just had a perpetual hatred for his brother Jacob, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of the Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, they got a perpetual hatred, man, and they have to do it. And that's what they do, because that's what this is about. They want that birthright, and they're jealous. All right, you know. It's a real perpetual hatred. Violence to thy brother Jacob. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right. And a lot of things are being revealed. See, Esau is known for working in secrecy. Psalms 83, where they go and make a tumult, and they used to working in secrecy, and then no one knows what they're doing. All right, but everything's being revealed. All the violence that they've done to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because of the violence of your brother Jacob, shame will cover you, and you will be eliminated forever. All right, and that's what's going to be going on with these damn devils, man, in their whole bloodlines. All right. Yeah, it's finna get crazy for these people. All right. Continue.
And gruesomely unfair in the way that they are played out in public, and the manner in which the juries are tainted and poisoned beforehand. But this guy's like on trial, and Netflix decides that. I mean, come on.
They murdered Michael Jackson.
100%. And they murdered Michael.
Gave Prince fentanyl.
They murdered Michael Jackson after he started talking about Jews. And I'm not going to say that what he said about them was right or wrong.
And look, everybody's starting to realize who is behind all this stuff. But hey, we can't say nothing, or guess what? We are, what they call it, anti-semantics. All right, they call it that. I'm speaking in code, but that's what they do when you call out the truth on things. All right.
Whatever, but it is a fact of history that first of all, they released the recordings of a phone call where he was complaining about Jews in some not very pleasant language, and I think he had a similar problem with Jewish people that sort of universalized to Jewish people in general, which every black artist.
Yep. And that was the problem they had with Michael. All of them, man. They start to realize something, but these people, like Michael Jackson, they already sold their souls, so they already lost in that hand. But ultimately, the Lord is going to get his just due. All right. Got another video. Yeah, I was going to play another one, but I think I did enough. Hoping it's edifying to the elect. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Shai, By Hashem, Rakha Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.